best jerseys, I would have to say are top. My first one gonna be the Panthers, then the Chargers. I don't know why, but them Jets jerseys look kind of tough too. Just that green. No. I don't know something about it.
No,
the old school green, them old school Jets, them hard. I don't like the dark green.
What? That go hard.
They black.
I don't know why.
Nah, they black jerseys tough too though.
I got every flavor.
And black and green. I don't like those. I don't like that dark blue. I mean, it's smooth. That white and that blue is our best two, bro. It's the white and that powder blue. That's our best two colors. Yeah. That's the best two jerseys y'all ever made, bro.
So you got all the
and then my Tomlinson jersey.
He trying to get back into the rotate.
Let's see.
You know what I'm saying? It's my blood birthday. Happy birthday, LT. You feel me?
Hey, LT was the problem, bro. LT was a big problem.
LT was Alvin Kamara before Alvin Kamara was Alvin Kamara.
Yeah. LT had just had a little more like.
Now, and Alvin Kamara,
Alvin Kamara can do that too, though.
Yeah, for sure. But LT was like, I don't know, bro. It's just certain handoffs. He might go for 50.
A better comparison for Alvin Kamara, I'd probably say Reggie Bush.
No.
Because Reggie Bush he was a receiving back like Alvin Kamara. Tomlinson, he wasn't, I mean, he was a receiving back, but he wasn't as dangerous as a receiving back that he was coming out the backfield.
For sure. But ain't nobody was cutting up that field like Reggie Bush, though, bro. Ain't nobody cutting up that field like Reggie Bush. Right. Reggie Bush was really coming through them holes like on some, like a young Darren Sproles type. Like when Darren Sproles had his little burn, like when he had his fame or whatever, he was busting through holes. But like LT, I agree with Chris. I can see Calvin. I can see Kamara. Yeah, it fit.
That man said Calvin.
That man
I was like, who's Calvin?
Calvin?
But anyway, all right, y'all boys, let's get it in. All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 2, season 2 of Out of Time Productions. I am your co-host, Chris Lyles Jr. It's followed by Marcus McDonald and Tariq Walker. We're going to go ahead and kick this in. Oh, boy. Ben Simmons, he is the talk of the NBA. Like, people not even talking about the playoff no more. It seems like they're throwing it in every now and then, but pretty much Ben Simmons is pretty much the what's the word I want to use? The laughing stock right now. So
the butt of all jokes.
Pretty much, yeah. So
he's the butt.
Where do y'all see him going? You know, just your takes on just him as a player and his future. Me personally, I think he will be the first one on the boat out of Philly come next season. I think at this point, he's not going to get a jump shot. I also think, too, I forgot who said this. It might have been Shannon. He was like, there are sometimes you have players who can't shoot but work at it to get better at it. Yep. Then you got players who are really afraid to shoot, and that's what pulls them back. And I think Ben Simmons, I think he's afraid to shoot. I don't know why. Bro, just shoot the ball. But, hey, that's easier said than done if you're an NBA player, I guess. But, I think he's on the first boat out of there.
Absolutely. He came. How long he's been in the league? Is this 5 or 6? 4? Been in the league for 4 years, and he's never had a better season than his rookie season because that was his rookie season. He was shocking people. Everybody knows how to guard you now. Everybody's playing you at the free throw line. They're leaving you open and clogging up the paint. His greatest asset is being able to facilitate and drive. You can't drive when you're clogging up the paint. I could see if they were surrounding them with shooters and stuff like that, if Joel Embiid was sitting at the three-point line, but Joel Embiid's best asset is being in the paint, being a big body. He's not doing anything. He's not on defense. Great defensive player, can guard the 1 through 5. But offense has to be played too. You can't score the ball with just straight defense. And he's not giving you – he's a liability on offense. And you can't say too many people is a liability on offense. Especially in this day and age, this type of basketball. Back in the day, you can say that because it was focused really on defense. But now when the game is really led by offense, to say you're a liability on offense, ew, who wants that?
You call that a liability.
You can. Oh, he can't do anything unless it's a fast break situation.
Seriously,
in a half court set, they were showing. I was watching highlights of the game. They had him running up. They had him basically playing Joel Embiid's position, where he bring the ball to the court, give it to Seth Curry, have set a screen for Seth Curry, and then roll. You're not dangerous on that roll because I'm just gonna back up and play the paint, play a lob or anything. Joel Embiid is sitting at the top of the key. I mean, he can shoot the three, but he's not no consistent. You know what I'm saying? He's not no dangerous threat from out there. You take it away from Joel Embiid at this point. You got to go.
I mean, I can't say nothing. Ain't nothing for me to say. But this man is a bona fide scrub.
Oh my God.
Man, the man is a scrub. Like, everybody, all the sports analysts, they're all on the same side. Like Stephen A. said, okay, we understand you're a great defender, you're a great facilitator, you're 6'10", 250, you can run the court as a point guard, you can do all these things. But if I can't play you on offense, what makes I'm gonna keep you down? We have moments like when they played the Hawks, where Embiid is trying to play the whole fourth quarter while his other best player is just sitting to the side because he's a liability on offense. So it's like, bro, you got to go. Like it's not even to the point where we can work on the game. Like there's nothing left. No, bro. If I'm Philadelphia, we don't have nothing to talk about, bro. Like there's no, oh man, just give me one more season. And what they say on TikTok, what Lil Durk say? Give me one more chance.
Oh my God.
Give me one more chance. Give me one more chance.
I'll put like this.
None of that. He has to
I ain't gonna call the man no scrub because
Chris,
let's keep the $150. Let's keep the $150. Besides him not being able to shoot, we still got to respect. We still got to respect him being 6'10" and 250 at the end of the day.
But let me ask you a question, Chris. What has changed? Not on the defensive side for him, not on facilitating. What has changed? No, what has been the same over these past 4 years for Ben Simmons? His defense got better. He's better at facilitating. You know, he can run, jump. You know, he can't score. Chris, the man can't score.
No. It's not that he can't score. He's honestly, I'll put it like this.
He can't play with another big.
He's kind of like Giannis in a way. Giannis at the end of the day is going to give you 25 plus.
But Giannis going to shoot the ball, though. Giannis is going to shoot that mid-range jumper.
No, he's not.
Come on now.
No, he's not.
I didn't
Giannis
say make.
Does not have a consistent jump shot to his game.
He doesn't.
No, I'm not saying he's making it at a consistent rate, but Giannis is going to at least shoot the ball.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But that also comes with being able to actually put the ball in the hoop. Besides that, for Ben Simmons, if you need a dunk, he's gonna get it to you. You need a layup, he's gonna give it to you. Now, I don't know what that was that last game. I don't know what that was. That was a brain fart. I don't know.
He passed the ball better to go.
I don't know what that was, bro. I'll be honest with you.
Y'all sitting here and we arguing for this man. That's what we doing. And the
I'm
man
not
did
arguing for him. I'm just saying at the end of the day, it's not he as a player. He's not gonna be in Philly for long. Let's just be honest. No. Is he gonna still be in the league?
He's not gonna be there next season.
Yeah, of course.
Sure.
I mean, it's not like we gonna sit
he's
here and say,
Kwame Brown.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna put it like this: that whole situation, like for him to even still be in the league for 12 years, bro. Yeah. Like that still says something nonetheless. So my thing is Ben Simmons going to be a Kwame Brown-esque kind of player? No. But is he just needs to get a jump shot, plain and simple. I personally think, this is just me, I think the Jazz need to get some kind of package put together and ship off Donovan and trade them for Ben Simmons.
No.
Yes, you need to get. I'm worried more about Donovan getting out of Utah.
Okay, I respect that.
That's what I'm worried about.
You think they're giving that man up?
Who?
He the reason for the playoffs.
Hey, if Donovan want to force that hand, he'll get up out of Utah, bro.
Yeah,
he'll get up out of there. But the only thing about Ben Simmons is, I take that back. He's not a scrub. It's just he can't play with another. His next best player can't be a big man because he's not an actual guard. Like he's not hey, pick and roll, mid-range pull-up, or fast break pull-up three, or even just any kind of jump shot. He has to be able to play down low. And your big man and with Embiid cannot be on the outside most of the time, because then now we're calling Embiid, oh, he's not playing his game, or he's soft. He's trying to find, you know what I'm saying, another way to get through. But when Ben Simmons is down there, how is Simmons going to be down there, Embiid down there, and your power forward supposed to be down there?
So I feel like this, based off of that, scratch that Sixers trade, ship Dame for Ben Simmons. You got Ben Simmons and CJ in your backcourt.
My thing is, I don't want Ben as a guard nowhere.
But you just said that he can't play down low.
I did.
He has to facilitate.
But no. He can't play at that guard position if he can't score. I understand you facilitate, that's cool. But once he passed the ball, Chris, where did he go? To the block? Just in the middle of the free throw? Like, he don't really...
He went straight to the block.
Every time he'll go past the Curry, set him a screen, like you said, Tariq, try to roll off, that don't work. Then when that fails, where he go? To the block, and Embiid's up top, and he's just watching. So I feel like he has to get into that, all right, I'm a forward. I'm 6'10", 250. They can't really guard me at the 4 position because I can move like a guard. I still can facilitate, but I need other guys that can score the ball for me, because Ben Simmons is not a scorer. He'll help you by passing it to you, setting you a screen, making a no-look pass or dribble handoff, but he's not going to get you a bucket. But, like, he's not going to get you a buckito. He's not going to get that. He's not going to get a buckito.
What about changing positions is going to change his game? That's what I'm saying. Because if you're at the 4 spot, you're requiring him now to be a stretch 4.
Exactly. And that's cool, instead of him being the point guard to where he has to have the ball. Let's say he paired up.
I get what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
He's going to be playing like a point forward position. So instead of him taking up a guard spot, he'll be doing on a big man spot, so they can put another shooter so they can stretch the floor, and he can take care of that mismatch at power forward or center, because then neither one of them, not really many can guard Ben Simmons at that.
Exactly.
Because he's quick.
So y'all basically saying he needs to play a KD role.
Forward. No, because KD can score.
Yeah, KD.
So what other player?
Draymond.
Yeah, that's
Draymond
a good comparison. He can bring the ball up the court. He can facilitate, but you put shooters around him so he can, and then he's more athletic and faster than, he's quicker than Draymond, has better handles. So he'll be able to come off, do his little thing, drive. Right. If they collapse, kick. It makes it easier.
Okay.
But he's still. Draymond is like a 1 in every 1,000 situation. Like, only Draymond within the past couple of years came in not being able to shoot and still found his role and got to be able to be a winner and champion, all that. Ben, I don't know where he could go and that would work, where he could be like a Draymond, where they don't need him to score. Because he, like we say, he's 6'10", 250, and he's fast and quick and can jump, run, everything. Bro, you got to be a scorer. Like, at this point, I feel like if he fixes his game, he can go anywhere. But he has to play that power position.
He has to play.
He has to be able to score.
In the half court situation, he'd have to play like a Giannis role. Because half court Giannis, he gets the ball, everybody plays him in the paint, and he drives hard. Either he's gonna dunk the ball or they're gonna crack. He's gonna facilitate it. He has
no bag to his game.
He has no bag.
Hold on.
He gets the ball and he's running through the A-gap.
Like, so when Giannis caught that ball against Brooklyn, check me out. This is what he did. He caught it. He said, hold on. Okay. Jab. Come on, that's a bag. That's a bag.
That is one.
Bag is small. It's like a
little
small. It's like a little satchel. You know what I'm saying? It's like a little fanny.
Like a little fanny around the chest. Okay.
Yeah, look, you know what I'm saying?
This man got a pocket. He ain't got no doggone bag. Y'all sit there.
So who bag deeper, Ben Simmons or Giannis?
Oh Lord Jesus.
Yeah, Giannis.
Exactly.
I'm gonna say Giannis because you gotta think about it this way. Giannis is put into the game to do 2 things: score and rebound. Well, really 3. Score. Well, I don't know. I would say defend, but he didn't got exposed a couple times.
His role is to defend the paint.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so defend possible. like in spades. He defend possible. Okay,
Yeah.
so rebound and score. Ben Simmons in the game, you're asking him to rebound. You're asking him to defend. You're asking him to facilitate. You're asking him to do really one more thing than Giannis.
Right now.
And you heard what you didn't say about Ben Simmons? You're not asking him to score.
That's what I'm saying. It's Ben Simmons does a little bit more than Giannis does.
But he can't be that.
He plays guard.
Position.
He brings the ball to the court.
But you can't be that if you're not scoring the ball. Like, if you're not – this man did not shoot the ball. What was it? Out of the fourth quarter, game 5
He shot it 0 times in the fourth quarter. The whole game, he shot it four times.
Yeah. Like, bro, you can't be doing that.
That's unacceptable. And you're second on my payroll.
I agree with y'all.
Now, it's different if he's doing that and he plays the 4 and Embiid's the 5. Okay. That's a little tag team matchup down low. Boom. But, bro, you're the point guard. I can't play you in the 4th. You can't shoot free throws, and you don't want to attack.
Like, so who's the point guard? Who will run point for Philly then?
Tyrese Maxey, what's up? He was balling. Come on now. He balled.
I think that's not Rivers' fault, but he in the hot seat too. So
necessarily you don't really need he can still bring the ball up the court and play that point guard role, but put a guard on the floor with him and take off a big man, so the big man will be guarding him, so it's easy for him to get to the paint. You know what I'm saying? So he can still play that. He can still bring the ball because he's a good facilitator. The man, I think he in that game he still had 10 assists. So he can facilitate.
Yeah. But that's not our concern. Like, we know this. He can play D, facilitate. He can do all that. Great.
But Chris was saying who's gonna play point guard? He can still play point guard. Put a shooter out there to mess up the matchup for a little bit.
Is Steph Curry not a shooter?
Yeah, I'm saying because you was looking for who's gonna play point guard.
But
you can still play point guard.
Who's gonna play point guard? Because to Marcus's point, he's saying move him to the 4. Who's gonna play point?
So then you got Maxey, you got George Hill, you got Curry.
Why was George Hill not playing?
Bingo.
He was.
He only played like a couple games versus the Hawks. Like, it was like game 3 in Atlanta. I remember him playing. Did he play in Philly? I don't remember seeing him. Yeah, he did play in Philly when they lost. When they were up 20 something and they lost that lead. He played that game.
Oh, he was a garbage time player.
That's what I'm saying. So, bro, you got George Hill, Tyrese Maxey, Curry, Danny Green hurt. I understand, but if Danny Green was in, now you got 3 backup. Now you got 3 point guards to where you can move Ben to the 4.
I would put Danny Green at no point guard though. That's only
no. I'm saying no. He's the 2.
Oh,
he's the 2.
But he's a shooter.
Yeah. So now you can bring in Tyrese Maxey. Now you got George Hill as a veteran. Steph Curry. He didn't. You know what I'm saying? He didn't been through the NBA. So, like, I feel like that's Doc's fault. Doc didn't really, like, bro, either you do this and help us win, because if he would have played the 4, they would have got past the Hawks, bro. Like, if he would have committed as that power forward, oh, man. It would have been straight. But now it's like he's trying to be a point guard. Like, bro, you're not scoring, bro. Like, we're paying you $30 million a year for you not to score. Like,
he would have been bullying John Collins, just taking him to the rack. If they were spreading out the floor, let him start at the mid-range point where he's quick and he can be more efficient.
And we know how he is.
Although that switch would have changed the series, I still wouldn't have put it past ATL though, just because I don't know what was in Trae Young's cereal this past season. But that boy, he's starting to come into himself now, and I think
that whole team is dangerous.
They're dangerous when they're playing.
Oh my god,
bro! When they're all on one accord, bro, they're nice. They're a nice young team, bro.
You can't beat stretching the floor. You just can't. The only person on that team that can't come past the free throw line is Clint Capella. Everybody else on that team can create off the dribble, can sit in the corner, can stretch the floor and shoot. And then you got Clint, who does his job at a very high level. Defend and rebound, roll, jump. He knows his role perfectly. It hasn't changed since he's been in the league. And he does it at a high level. It makes me mad because we went out in the first round because of them. Oh, no, dog.
Hey, Tariq, that's bro. When y'all lost y'all series, that was the main factor, bro. Clint Capella. Yeah. Every night he had a double-double or close to a double-double. It was like, as long as he's consistent, the team is going to be above water, even with the Rockets. Like, well, we know how that went. But when Capella was playing good, but they were winning still, you know what I'm saying, putting on for the city. But, like, and they got, what's his name? Man, he played with LaMelo and all them boys. Big O, yeah.
Yeah.
I like when he came in, he stepped up good to be a rookie. So Atlanta's nice, bro. Like, they're really nice when they're playing. Like,
they don't put a good little team together. Nate McMillan got them boys playing. I
think
since he became the coach, he was like 35 and 15, ain't he?
And he's the interim head coach.
He's gonna get that contract extension at the end of this. He better.
Oh yeah, he has to. Because
if he don't, that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, if he
Indiana fired him,
will be in the streets of Atlanta.
Because once Indiana fired him, they picked up another head coach, and we see what happened to them. And now look at Atlanta.
No. Indiana picked up their second head coach and then fired him in the same season.
Yeah, but they didn't even get to the playoffs. Some dude.
I don't know who it was. Well, they beat us.
Hey, I'm in the same boat.
They beat us. So I mean, they beat us.
Oh no,
they lost
they didn't beat y'all. They didn't beat y'all.
Okay. We get it. We get it. We get it.
They handled y'all.
We get it. They were a more experienced team, nonetheless. We get that.
The only person was
No. That organization at the end of the day. That's what I mean.
Okay.
So it's kind of like
they know what it takes to. I got you.
Yeah.
Respect.
They've been building them pieces for a couple seasons. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna let it go this time. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna let Charlotte slide because I like Charlotte, even though LaMelo had got hurt. You know, I wish he didn't, so we could have seen what that would have happened. I like the way y'all headed, but y'all just gotta, orchestrate a little couple pieces on the team, and y'all be really straight for real.
I have my take on that, but we'll say that for another time. So we're gonna switch it up a little bit. This ain't really serious, but this is kind of like one of those ethical kind of topics. So women coaching professional sports, and I mean coaching.
I like it.
Men. What do y'all think about that?
I have no problem.
I like it. Me neither. I have no problem. Like the lady Becky Harmon from the Spurs.
Heyman.
I think Heyman. My bad. She's looking into the job in Portland.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's looking into that job, bro. I'm with all of it, bro. Like I'm with all of it. I wish Dawn Staley could come. Dawn Stanley, my bad. I wish if she didn't love South Cat so much, I wish she could try to come into the NBA somehow. I wish we had more of it, to be honest with you, bro. Like, I like it. Like it's fair. Like if they know basketball and they can get the job done, why not, bro? Like why not give them a chance? Like
I'm for it. I'm 110% for it. But looking at it from a male to female aspect of it.
Here we go.
Devil's advocate.
A lot of women watching this, they're gonna be like, "Oh, what you mean? Like, what you trying to say? Like, hear me out." You look at it from the average male athlete. We're not talking about the extreme cases of the Spurs who had Becky Hammon, and she was a part of that team for quite some time now. But you ask the average female head coach who come into the NBA to coach grown men with egos, is that actually going to work as much as you think it will?
See, I feel like to argue to that point, Chris, I feel like back in Kobe in them days and Jordan, for sure, I see where you're going. But
I think
now
that ego still runs the same kind of, I guess I don't know how to say it. It still runs the same. The reason why I say that is because now the ego isn't out in the open. Like LeBron is very egotistical, but he's not going to show it because he's smarter than that. You look at Michael. You knew Michael was egotistical. He didn't care. That was the only problem. Kobe was egotistical. He just didn't care. So it didn't matter who was gonna check him at the end of the day.
But now with the game evolving, even from Kobe to now, like it's a lot more women just even on the team, just doing other little things.
Right.
I feel like, so even with them becoming the head coach, I feel like you got some guys that's gonna be, why she my coach, she a woman, whatever that case. But like, I feel like some of these guys, like being around the women in the league, like your assistant trainers, the assistant coaches during practice, like them ladies, like I feel like, even with some of them being head coach, some guys are gonna just be like, you know what, like that's the, you know what I'm saying, this the world we in. Like, I don't think guys would be like, oh yeah, I can't play for her. Like, I can't play for this team. She my coach. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like all guys will be brought in and like, you know, try to be there to support her because that would be the first woman to be an NBA head coach. So like,
yeah,
you know, I don't know. But I feel what you're saying though, as in like the guys just gonna be like, bro, like I'm mad. Like I ain't about to let this lady tell me how I should attack the post. But like, bro, she knows. She got the job. Like I feel like they gotta put that down. Like
I agree with you 110%. I just think people have to look at it in all aspects before you try to implement that kind of thing. I was talking with my pops the other day, and one thing that he spoke about, which actually isn't a bad idea, I think there should be more women starting off younger, like training these young boys younger. That way they can see it, because you're asking a grown man who for his entire life has been coached by a man to now be coached by a woman.
It's a little
me personally, I'm like, all right, cool. If you know basketball, let's do it. Let's get a chip. But I can't speak for all men. I just know how a majority of men think nowadays. So, and not even nowadays, since men have been men. So I think personally, you know, there should be more women coaching high school, more women coaching college, men's college basketball.
Stuff like that.
Exactly. I actually just read the other day, oh God, what's her name? Tamara Moore. She used to play the WNBA. Who did she coach? Stay tuned during this commercial. All right,
I'm gonna go ahead and give my 2 cents. All right. So the way I see it is, I see it as like, if you have the credentials to do it, if you have the respect, like Becky had, she's been in the league, she has the credentials. You know, she knows basketball. She's been up under one of the best coaches that ever coached NBA. It's just like the same thing for a man coach. If he comes in, you check his credentials. What's gonna make me think you know about the game of basketball? What you done did? Somebody like Dawn, she has the credentials.
Exact fact.
So I feel like as long as being a coach is just a mental thing. It's not like you got to go out there and play. So just a mental thing, it matches up. You can go hand to hand, women or men. If you got the credentials, it can happen. Now, then you are gonna have some dudes that are gonna be like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Is the word sexist?
Yeah,
it would be sexist.
They're not gonna want that.
Yeah, it would be. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a couple dudes like that. But like, I like what your dad said, Chris. Start them young so they can get used to that, so they won't be. And when they get to that, they big age, acting childish, acting like that. But right now, if you got to just like any regular coach in the NBA now, he has to go through the system. First, Eric Spoelstra, he was a video coordinator. He built up, and then he became an assistant. Now he's the head coach. Don't want him a title. They can come. Why can't women come through the same way? Start off doing something small and then build as they coming up.
Right.
Brad Stevens came from college. You know what I'm saying? So you as long as you go through that system and build those credentials up, I don't see why a woman can't be no coach.
But I'll say this Chris, before you. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna ask y'all. So if y'all were on the team, right, the Pacers, you fire Nate McMillan. You know, respect Nate, OG, boom, whatever, and you know everybody come together. All right, we're gonna hire a female head coach that had been through the ropes. She was an assistant, or we're gonna go just find a man head coach that's just applying for the position. He hasn't coached in a while. You know what I'm saying? His resume is a little shaky. Would you go? You know what I'm saying, for the woman that's been in the system the past couple years, or would you go for the man that's a man head coach?
You want my personal choice, or do you want the choice that I think I think what everybody else would choose?
I mean, socially, what's right would be the woman, but I mean, this is a personal question. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I would choose the woman.
And so you said the woman has been through the system, and the man, they don't got the same credentials.
So the woman, she was an assistant for the past 3 or 4 years, consecutive, but the man hasn't coached in the past 2 or 3 years. You know what I'm saying? But
the woman. Of course. Now, depending on who the man is, you know what I'm saying? If he's if he already had those credentials, and I can see his rap.
That's why I didn't say a name though. That's why I didn't give you a name for either, because obviously, if it's Becky Hammon versus I don't know, like Nate McMillan or somebody, obviously you're gonna go Nate because Nate got his rap sheet. We didn't see him.
I'm gonna go with him.
You know
He's been in the league.
For sure. But that's why I didn't say a name, because I ain't want it to be like he's been here longer than Harry. Feel me? So I was just kind of a regular person.
But if it's like, I'm picking a female assistant that's been in the league for them 3-4 years, or I'm bringing in a college coach like a Brad Stevens when he first came in, and he coming straight from college, I'm going with the person that's been in the NBA, which is the woman.
Sure.
So tomorrow morning, she now is the first woman to now coach a men's basketball team. It is Masabi Range College in Virginia. Huh.
Hey, that's up. I don't know where that's at. Masabi, Virginia.
I don't either.
Shout out to you.
Shout out Masabi. You feel me? Hey.
And to go off of Tariq's point, to say, you see the credentials, you see they have what they have to be able to coach in the NBA. My only twist of that is you got a lot of black head coaches who fit that same bill who still ain't get it. So to these women, now you're asking a woman who, to me personally, are in the same kind of minority boat as people of color. It's kind of like, well, you got the same credentials too, but we're gonna still hire this white guy. I mean, that's just the bottom line of it. And
that is happening. That's just the way. That's the way. That's just how the cookie crumbled in the current day and age. But but me personally, because
if I was
it was a personal question. Me personally, I'm taking them credentials.
Yeah, hands down.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. If I was a GM, first, I'm looking at all black coaches first, regardless of your credentials. I'm looking at you first. Then I'm gonna go credentials second. But first, I'm looking at every colored coach that want to be here. I don't care if you went 3 and 30,000. I'm looking at you just because.
I don't know about that one, bro. I don't know about that.
I couldn't think of no bad career numbers, so I just.
I got to look at them credentials.
If you were Tyrone and your career average is like 22 and
no,
50 something. No.
I'm gonna talk to you.
You can be the assistant head coach, but I can't.
But if you're like 49 and 53, all right, we can swing some. It could have been your opponents was a little better. We could talk about some things. But yeah, if you got about 40 losses more than your wins, I can't talk to you. But yeah, man, it's something about, bro. We gotta get these coaches. We gotta get these black coaches in the NBA, bro. Like, if now we got 4 in the whole conference final. Yeah. So that's cool. Like
3 out of 4. 3 out of 4.
My bad. Yep, 3. It was 4 out of 4. Big Wendy's.
So how many black coaches are there? Period. And I'm sitting here thinking.
I think it's 7.
So we got Phoenix, the Clippers,
Sixers,
the Hawks,
the
Sixers. You already said the Sixers. Let me think. The Bucks, nope. Brooklyn, nope. Detroit, nope. I don't even know who their coach is over there.
Houston.
Yep.
Houston, yeah. I forgot because he a newer coach.
Yeah, Steven Silas.
He kind of turned around, even though they were really sorry at first. They started. Nah, I'm lying. I'm just trying to boost them up. I'm lying.
I'm just joking, bro. I'm like, please stop.
Yeah. And then Kevin Porter turned it up. My bad, just him. Oh, what about Cleveland? The Cavaliers. Oh no, they got the dude from Jim Boeheim. He quit, ain't it? From Syracuse. Didn't he coach Syracuse? Jim Boeheim.
He ain't left Syracuse.
JB Bickerstaff. He's 6.
Where he at?
He's Cleveland. I'm looking at it.
I think he only there. I don't think he's gonna be there next season.
I don't think so. No, he's a new head.
Who stays longer than 2 seasons in Cleveland?
That's a good point.
Unless you win it.
Team, who stays longer than 2 seasons in Cleveland?
I think there might only be 6. Let me look up Detroit.
No, I think Detroit. No.
I think it's 7 in the league, and then 3 of them.
Dwayne Casey. Yep.
Dwayne Casey. Detroit. Yeah.
So it's Toronto.
Yep.
I knew I saw a stat somewhere.
Cool. So I mean, but you talking about 7 out of 30.
Yeah, exactly. 7 out of 30. It's not a good number, but that's
so
not even.
My thing is like,
number, but that's the number.
Because Shaq said this on, it might have been after that Philly game. He was like, we definitely need to go ahead and start, implementing, women head coaches into the NBA. And I agreed with him, but my personal beef with that statement was like, y'all don't even have support the WNBA, and that's already a league for women. And it's like, and I'm not gonna say they don't support it, but it's like to say you ready to put women in, these predominantly men leagues. It's like, okay, support what's already for them first, and then bring them in. So
I feel like the WNBA, like I understand, but for them, that should be all women. Like the head coach should be a woman, just so she can get like the chance to learn that and be able to even come to the NBA as a coach or as an assistant. Like, it's like we don't even have black coaches. The WNBA got male coaches. I'm just confused of what's really going on here. Like, and then we're trying to get WNBA coaches, and like I understand put them in the NBA. That's great. I love it. But what if they can't even get a head coaching job in the WNBA? Like, so they can't get that job in the WNBA, but they can go be a head coach in the NBA. Okay, cool. I guess
it's a little backwards, don't you think? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta go through trials and tribulations.
But the max contract in the WNBA is the minimum in the NBA. I'm just confused. Yeah. What's going on? Like, I'm confused. Like, somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, the WNBA, they still got to go play overseas to get a check once their season over with. But it's bums in the NBA. They chilling during the summer because they done made their money. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get that pay scale even. It only got to be even because I know, men is, of course we're going to make more money in sports world because our bodies do more or whatever. Mm-hmm. But they can't be making the highest contract is $500,000. What? Or $700,000. What?
I think a good point. I think a good point to that was Sue Bird said recently. And Sue Bird, for anybody that don't know Sue Bird is the LeBron of the WNBA. So let's put it like that. Sue Bird basically said, I know I'm not going to get $30 million like LeBron. All I'm asking for from a team and from an organization standpoint, give me the same resources as him. So that's the main thing. So like they, NBA players getting 5-star dinners, getting X, Y, and Z, this and that. But you got WNBA players, they get bag lunches. Like, hold on, wait a minute, pause. What?
Right, and they still got to hoop for a check after the season. Like, all these NBA players, like, it's players that's in the NBA right now getting sponsorships. I don't even know who you is, buddy. You're not that guy. I'm saying, but like local endorsements, like say you play for Detroit. You're gonna have some deals.
If you wasn't Derrick Rose or Blake Griffin, then I mean, hey, I don't know you.
Exactly, right. But I bet you they got some endorsements within the city.
He is not finna disrespect Jeremy Grant like that.
What? I mean,
Jeremy Grant, he was second for most improved.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
he
what
was second for most improved. Now, I cannot let you do that to the Syracuse alum.
Oh my God, him in Syracuse.
Who
Jeremy
you talking about?
He played
Jeremy
for the Nuggets.
Oh yeah, buddy bounced around a little bit. I guess we would put a little respect on Brad name.
I mean, for a local commercial, I see that. I mean, not for
I respect him for Denver, for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But
all right, y'all boys, we're gonna switch it over. So there has been a lot of talks in Major League Baseball about this whole foreign substance thing that's been going on. Now, when I first read the headline, I thought they were talking about weed. Then I read it, and I'm like, oh, no, it's not talking about weed at all. I was like, okay. So for viewers that don't understand what it is, essentially, in simple terms, pitchers who can't get a good grip on the ball, they use certain things to help them pitch. So for football, sometimes they may put something on their gloves to make their gloves sticky. That way they can be able to catch the ball. I think Odell ran into that problem for the longest, ever since that one behind the back, like parallel to the ground catch, everybody was like, okay, what's in his gloves? That whole shebang. Now it's in the MLB. What are y'all takes on that?
If it ain't illegal, what are we doing?
They basically say, I mean, they're basically, I mean, if it's not illegal, I think it's starting to be illegal, or if it already has, I think there's a crackdown on it now because there's a lot of players who have been susceptible to using it. So now they're kind of cracking on down. There was a case recently. Oh God, it was a game. I forgot who it was.
I know. I want to say it was a pitcher for the Cardinals or the Reds. Or it could have been
the Washington Nationals versus the Phillies. So
bro,
the pitcher,
he was about to get naked. That's how mad he was, bro.
Yeah.
They were like, I seen that. They were like, bro, you got whatever they approached him, however they approach you with the whole situation. Mm-hmm. He was like, bro, took his hat off, threw the glove. He was about to take off his pants. He was like, bro, I have on. He said, I have nothing on me. You could check. He said, you want to take my jersey off? Okay, don't worry. I have nothing. I have absolute nothing. But I don't know. I feel like now it's like for the guys that's not using it, it's bad on them. Because like let's say you come out one night, you having a great game, you throwing it, it's coming off perfectly. Now they're, did he use the substance? Let's check.
Next game they pat you down before you get to the mound.
Exactly. Or they doing the whole like after the game over, let's test them, let's drug test them. Or not drug test them because it's on your skin, but like let's see what he got. You know what I'm saying? But for the guys that is using it, bro, it's lame, bro. You cheating the game, bro. Like, it's okay. You ain't got that grip. You feel me? It's okay. Like, it's all right.
I read before we started off air that they do check you after each inning. So each inning, they're supposed to check you to see if you've done anything prior to the next inning, So my question is, when all this is taking place, I'm kind of looking at it and I'm like, hold on, what inning are they in? I believe that they were in like maybe the 4th or 5th inning. It was in the middle innings after that. So I'm sitting here like, y'all don't let this go through for about maybe 3-4 innings. And now you want to sit here and throw them out the game? It's like, hold on, you didn't think maybe after the 3rd inning, like, okay, let's check this. Or why did you wait until the end of the inning to do that? And it's kind of like, it's confusing because it's like if you're supposed to check them after every game, why you try to check them in the middle of the game? Or after every inning? It just didn't make sense. So I guess my main question is this something that the league should have been cracked down on? Or kind of like, or I don't know, is this something that they should try to put a hold on in terms of trying to mitigate it so that way it's a full control or barrier between what you can use and what you can't use? I don't know.
I mean,
what it sounds like is it sounds like an ump isn't doing his job, because it sounds like there are rules in place, like you said, to check him during between innings, every inning. If you checked him, if you were checking him like you were supposed to check him, why stop in the middle of the game if you've already checked him? And if he is doing it, wait till after that inning and then check him again. Because he can't be hiding nothing like that. You can't hide nothing like that if you ain't going, you know what I'm saying? If you're going from mound to ump, then to the dugout, check him. You know what I mean? Because you already got rules in place. Should they have cracked down on it earlier? I mean, because didn't this just start getting big?
Yeah, it just started getting big like maybe a couple weeks ago.
So, yeah, people should have been doing their job. On me. Somebody needs to be doing their job.
Facts. Right.
If you checking them how you're supposed to be checking them, it shouldn't be no problems because they already done put rules in place for that. Now, if the stuff ain't illegal,
I think like some of the stuff that they said on ESPN was like Vaseline, baby powder. What else they said?
No, I can't be
moisturized.
Basically, I gotta be ashy to play baseball. I can't be feeling good, smooth.
Nah, you gotta be
dry.
Yeah, you gotta be dry as I don't know, straight out the shower. Don't even dry yourself off.
Make sure you put the powder on too.
So now we know that the foreign substance is not weed; it is petroleum jelly. So hopefully the MLB will get that care of. Just because like ain't nobody got time to be getting ejected over petroleum jelly at the end of the day.
I was saying I feel like they need to check it out at the end of the season. Cause like you try to check it during the season. You're trying to get all these teams to have a meeting, all the players to understand throughout the season. Like, bro, they already got a lot going on with just the whole, COVID, trying to make sure they're still playing safe, still able to go to other teams. Like, y'all talking about, all right, let's have a big, I don't know, how many teams is it? About what?
It's a lot.
A good little bit. It's more than 30.
Well, I say 30 to 40 teams. You want to have everybody have a sit down and we talk about Vaseline, bro?
Yeah.
You stop the games in the middle of the game.
I'm saying,
you're not checking in the middle of the inning. People getting cold. People going, you know what I'm saying? Legs going to stiffen up in the outfield. If somebody going to put a hammy. The pitcher's arm getting cold.
People in the outfield don't even know what's going on. People exactly. Like, what's going on today? What y'all doing? Be good back. Come on, Ralph. Come on, let it play.
Say you check the pitcher and he ain't nothing wrong with him. He got to warm back up again. Hey, you slowing down the game, man. My hot dog getting cold. Hey, let's go.
I mean, y'all boys have spoken at the end of the day. So kind of like a last remark. So who, in y'all's opinion, we're going to go back to basketball. Who, in y'all's opinion, is the best scorer ever?
Kobe Bryant.
Best scorer ever?
Best scorer, like half court set, being able to get to their spot, get their shot off.
Who is the best bucket getter in the game ever?
The best bucket getter is Kobe Bryant, bro.
Boston just got a coach.
Boston? Who?
They finalized to hire Brooklyn Nets assistant Ime Udoka as a franchise new coach.
That's great.
It's not African.
Yeah, it sounds like it. I feel like I've heard his name in the NBA before. I feel like I don't play with him on 2K somewhere before. I don't know. It sounds like it.
Oh my God.
But yeah, he's the new coach. Best scorer.
Oh yeah, and Boston traded Kemba Walker. If y'all didn't see that, did y'all see that?
Oh yeah, I knew that.
They Boston got them a deal. They got.
I thought they was going to trade for a guard though. I thought they was going to get a point guard because now you low key kind of lacking. Because you don't want to start Marcus Smart just yet. I would. He's still good off the bench. But
hold on, what was the deal? Didn't they get a first round draft pick out of it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they got
a first round draft pick and Moses Brown.
Yeah, and Al Horford.
So he coming back to Boston.
They got
two centers. They won't play.
They got three now.
Alfred just there for he just there for a vet.
He's just there.
He just there. Alfred ain't giving you nothing. You got what you call it? You got Williams down there. Williams down there.
And Tristan Thompson.
Oh yeah, Tristan Thompson.
Tristan Thompson more than on a 1-year deal.
I mean, I don't know about that one, but I know.
I'd let him walk. I got Moses Brown now. Moses Brown was eating in Oklahoma City. Tristan can walk. And Tristan got too many scandals. He going into different rooms.
No.
Women going. Hey, he got to go.
Hey, but Tariq, who's the greatest scorer ever, man?
Okay, my bad. Greatest scorer ever. My bad. Got a little topic right now. Greatest scorer.
Tristan Thompson got too many scandals. I don't want all of that. What?
No.
What time out, ref. Let me get the 30. 30 on me. Let me get that 30, ref.
Greatest score.
Brian,
the most unstoppable score.
No, greatest scorer to ever get a bucket, get his spot, put the ball in the basket. Point blank.
Yeah. Okay. No. Kobe. My bad. Kobe. He's a close second.
Now, Katie is.
I'll put like this to you. I think a lot of what Kobe has done was based off of mentality. And y'all know how I feel about mentality. You can have a great mentality going to work every day. Like, I'm going to kill everybody at work. Not literally, but I'm going to kill everybody in what they do.
You're going to outwork them.
But if you ask me who I would personally be scared to guard more of, it would be Kevin Durant.
Oh, yeah.
Only because he's 7 foot.
At the end of the day.
But Chris, look, bro. But listen. Come on, bro.
I get what you're saying, Chris. That's why I said it's like a 1A, 1B.
He's 7 foot, bro. I understand. I get it.
You can't say
the guy getting talent.
But you didn't ask us who are we most afraid of guarding. If that's the case, it's Kevin Durant for sure.
No, you can't say that because if you ask the majority of the NBA players during that time, Kobe was a problem for them. They would actually prefer Kevin Durant over Kobe.
The greatest scorer. You didn't say who would we be afraid to guard? Who's the most? So you saying KD's the greatest scorer ever?
When his jersey is
no.
Oh, okay. Right now, yes. I'm giving his props to him. Yes. Yeah. The most gifted scorer. Yes.
Ever too? Ever too?
Yes.
Ever?
Yes.
I don't know about that ever, but right now,
that's why absolutely. I say a lot of what Mike and Kobe done is because of their mentality. Yes, they're very talented players, but if you're asking anybody who, at the end of the day, would stop a 7-foot guard, bro, that's a cheat code.
I see. I mean, hey, but listen, that's cool. He's a 7-foot cheat code. He is. But KD, you can guard KD before you guard Kobe or Mike.
I need you to guard KD. In the little bit of time that we have, can you explain that?
You decide you want to do that with the last remarks. That's what you want to come out your mouth and say. With your last remarks, you want to say it's easier to guard KD before it's easier to guard a 6'6" Kobe.
Yes.
Please explain that for the little bit of time that we have. Please explain that.
With KD, bro, you can keep your body on KD, bro. All I'm saying is, listen, put KD back in that time period. Listen, switch everybody in the great in their time period. Put KD back in there with Jordan and Cole when you actually can play defense on you, like when you can hand check. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro. If we put some of these that we call the greats now back in these generations, if they dominate, absolutely.
What's Sterling?
Huh?
Oh God, where's Sterling when you need him?
Where's Sterling? Hey yo, Sterling.
That dude
was out of pocket.
Bruh, so you put KD back in them thousands era, you telling me this man's still gonna be who he is?
Because who at the end of the day was a 7-foot guard? That's even worse.
I'm just saying, bro, you can actually play defense. That's all I'm saying. I'm not taking nothing away from KD's height, his ability to score the ball. All I'm saying is you put people in a different era.
He's still shooting over everybody.
He's still shooting over everybody. So what you gonna do? Foul him every time?
You can put him in whatever era you want to. He's still 7 foot tall and shoots the ball out here.
So y'all acting like you can't play defense in the 1,000 era. Like we didn't watch the whole. Come on, bro.
But you taller than everybody.
All I'm saying, I understand, but from a defensive aspect, what you think PJ Tucker did? Why you think the Nets didn't get put out because of KD? But when you make things tough for somebody, and PJ Tucker was doing that in a I understand, and they still lost, right?
I get that, but that's a team effort. KD, that's a team effort. I would vouch for that man.
He would have had 60. If that's the case, he would have had 60. When you make things when you make things tough, you see if you built for the moment. When things get tough, we see if you built.
He had 50.
When things get tough, did he win?
No.
That game? Yes, he did.
Who was his running mate? Who was his running mate when he had 50? Who was his second man?
James Harden had 22.
Who was third?
What?
You got Giannis and Middleton. They're running mate. Giannis had how many?
Harden and KD not running.
Had 35.
Harden wasn't even 100%. As much as you say your Lakers was not 100% during their playoff stint, you gotta share it harder too now.
And it was a hamstring too.
But look, and I can't say we wasn't healthy because my players came back and played. So if you on that court, I got you playing. I can't say you're not healthy. You're playing.
Even though what AD did
he came back and played for 2 minutes and then went back to sit on the bench with ice packs on.
Even though what AD did was kind of dumb, but
AD, we know that AD's not right in the mind.
That wasn't smart.
But I was just joking, bro. KD, for him to be able to do, seriously though,
he meant that. Bro. He meant that. I don't want to hear that. Marcus meant every word he just said. KD can
bro, y'all know, bro. Huh? Nah, bro, y'all know, bro. The NBA is just a lot different, bro. Like when you actually could put your hands on a person, that changes your game, bro. Like if Mike was playing in today, Mike would have 80 every night, bro. You can't touch him. You got to let them get to where they want to go. You got to let them come down. You can't. Come on, bro. Y'all know this, bro. Like, come on, bro. The game's changed. I mean, I can't make that KD fault. That's his fault. But hey,
I'll put it like this. I get your point of Michael being able to score 80, and if you put KD back in, I get that. However, you can't sit there and take away KD's height, his ability.
I'm not. And why do you think I said KD would be trash? And I didn't say none of that because I know he's a. I didn't say he would be trash if we moved him. I'm just saying things, brother. Yeah, the NBA just be different. That's all, bro. Like, I respect KD is without Cole in the league. It's only Devin Booker, KD. That's really it. Like,
as far as what?
As far as me, like watching, like as in my favorite. Actually watching that.
I thought you were saying as far as scores.
I could go on less, but you know what? Leave that alone.
Hey, Devin Booker's the next Kobe Bryant, but we're out of time. So I'm gonna let y'all slide on that.
I mean, that's a good point.
Anybody's argue that.
Appreciate everybody for tuning into today's episode. As always, this podcast is brought to everybody by Sportscasters Network. I'm your co-host, Chris, Marcus, Tariq. Appreciate y'all. Y'all tune in. Appreciate you. Peace.